And I want to cover, I think, the thing that I've been asked the most by candidates in 18 years of experience. Certainly the problem that has come up the most when we talk to candidates before interviews. That age-old, I'm not very good at selling myself concept. I can't sell myself. I always get told I don't sell myself well enough. You can, quite frankly. You just probably need to think slightly differently about how you're kind of doing it and what the mentality is. Selling yourself in an interview is not about being a horrible phone salesman, door-to-door kind of charity salesperson, dare I say it, a horrible recruitment consultant. Those stereotypes really are probably dead now, and sales exists in a different way. It's about solutions and it's about value add, really, I suppose. So you've got to think slightly differently about the way you answer questions. Frankly, your experience sells you, but it just has to be then presented in the right way to enable that and to do that. So really, we constantly say to candidates, make sure your examples are on point. Make sure you give good examples, but there's a method to that as well, and it's 3-tiered. Obviously, don't waffle. Some of us have more problems with that than others, but don't waffle. Make it a beginning, middle, and end story concept, okay? So with each answer that you give, think about giving an example with a beginning, which is kind of what you're about to talk about, where you're about to talk about it from, name drop, particular example from your CV. The middle, what you were doing, how you did something and what you were responsible for. And the end, and this is the vital bit when you're selling yourself, is what the results were. What were the results of those actions? And ideally, something positive, whether you enjoyed it. Oh, and I love that because I'm really passionate about adding value in a commercial-based situation. That's totally generic, but you need to apply something positive to the end of your answer. So assuming that that example then is relevant to the question, that will sell you. Beginning, middle, end, tell a story specifically, and that will start adding real kind of merit to your answers and selling you properly. Don't worry about it. You'll be much better at it than you think. Have a good weekend, guys. Stay safe.